Hey, hi guys. So we are finally live. I think that's still 10 minutes. I generally try to make live at least few minutes before. So I'm aware that everything is working fine. So today we have a live shoot. We are I'm going to do a live shoot, so we are going to do a food for Christmas theme and everything. So we are going to set up it for some time, take photos as I go along. I'll show you photos on the same screen. uh, as it hits 6 o'clock, i will I will explain you the setup, how I have set up on OBS. So presently, right, so on the left hand side or your right hand side but I think your left hand side corner, you can see the live setup. So that's the camera attached. My ZEV10 is attached to a live screen. So if I move my hand and all of those things, that will come in the video as well. So I'll be, and that's our setup. I have not done the complete setup. So I'll be showing you, will be clicking each picture and I'll be showing you like very minutely what is happening. If you can see here somewhere, right? So there's my camera, the Nikon Z6. Uh, we have the 105 2.8 macro lens. I have put the Godox trigger, and here if you see, so I have just put a light. I have not put a modifier or anything. I have kept some modifier handy just to make the live a bit faster and everything. So that's a 8300 Pro. I have on it. I can show you a quick click. So what I have done is I have put it on. Let me start the camera. Okay. So this is the NX Studio and it is connected to my camera. Lightroom or Photoshop, since my new update of Mac is not working, but this works fine. So if you take a click, you can see it on the screen how the clicks are happening. So as I go, I'll be showing you the click. So presently there is nothing there. I have just put a base and it's just bare bulb, so that is the flash. The camera setting, you will be able to see it from here. So it's 1 by 125 f, but I'll be explaining you all of this key, why I have kept this, what is the white balance and everything. So presently the white balance is predetermined to 5260, then ISO is but we'll get to this. I'm just waiting for 6 more minutes for people to join. So at sharp 6 we will start, because we have lot to do. We have to prep, I have to show everything, and then we have to edit few photos as well. And while doing also that, we will be doing some more perspectives of the same thing. So I'll be explaining you the food product as well. I have bought some cupcakes. There are two type of cupcakes and we can experiment with those. So that is one thing. But let's wait for 6 minutes. In the meantime, if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those. Let me see, where is my, oh yeah, my phone is nearby. So let's see, let it be 6 o'clock. The voice can be a bit different, because what I'll try to do is I'll go a setup and I take a click from here. So camera is set up on a tripod, but I think the height of props and everything is a bit slow, so sorry, a bit low. so I might have to take my camera in the hand and then click it. So it can be a thing key where I might have to actually take it in hand, so that might be a bit different as well. So the photos will keep on popping here. I have also opened my Adobe Bridge, so we'll see it at multiple places. So what I'll do is no, let's do like this only, and within this we have the NX theta, right? I think this setup is better, where you can see you will be able to see the photo as well as the live setup what is happening. So let's see. So okay, still 3 minutes to go. We'll wait patiently. In the meantime, I'll start bringing some things together, so you'll be able to see through the top left camera. In some time, what I'll be doing is I'll be closing my camera where it's the top left bottom. So I think that will be good. So you'll have a better view of the. So you'll get more view as well. But let's see, the photos are like vertical, so shouldn't be a problem. But you'll just see a window if I'm not there. Okay, so let me. Right. So let me bring some things nearby. I think I'll be showing you some inspiration ideas also. What I thought, why the cupcakes, because I think I recently posted a photo, sorry, a blog doing a Christmas theme where fashion, food, and product is specifically covered. So there we covered a different kind of product. So I think this will be a good product, like something more different. Like that's why I thought ki cupcakes will be a good option. So I bought them from yesterday. So let's see. We are 1 minute to go. I almost bought most of the things nearby, so shouldn't be a problem. Let me check. Okay, a few more seconds to go. We'll definitely start at 6:01 or something. So if people are joining, then you definitely can watch the video later as well. Yeah, I know today is a very important day. Today we have the FIFA World Cup, Argentina versus France. If I'm saying it correct, I'm going to watch as well. So, but we'll complete the live first, and then we'll do that. So, right. So it says let me quickly check from the phone as well. Okay. It seems we are live. Okay. Cool guys. So it's already 6:01. So I will be starting the shoot. So I'll quickly explain again what is this setup about. So in the top left corner you can see the screen, which is actual live window, which is connected to my camera, where I'll be putting setup and everything. In which towards the left I have kept the screen small because I'm going to show you the live photos as well, but you'll be able to see what I'm placing and everything. So as we take each click, I'll be explaining you what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and everything as well. I have put my camera on tripod, but I might move it because depending on the distance and everything. So it is having a 105 macro lens, and as we go, I'll explain you the settings and everything as well. On the left bottom corner, you can see me actually. So when I'm interacting, I think it will be easier to explain, and if you have any questions in between, I'll be more than happy to answer. So first we are going to shoot 2-3 perspectives, and then we are going to edit those photos. So what is happening is presently my camera is connected to the NX Studio, so the Nikon Studio, where as I take clicks, the photo will get clicked here. So let me show you one, like I am doing this, right? So as I do that, the photo keeps on coming here. Okay. So I'll be showing you the photos here. So presently the light is only a bare bulb what I have put, AD300 Pro. It's a grayish black background, but it turns gray depending on how the light is falling. It's a hand painted background, but I'll cover that in a different video, how we do backgrounds at home. Okay, but I would suggest you can use a gray background, a dark gray background as well, or black as well. So works the same if you really if you want to repeat this shoot at home or some similar kind of idea. Okay, so one more thing what I want to show you is the inspiration ideas. So I had one of this inspiration where, so recent photo we did a different product. We use a cup and marshmallows. I think we will I thought cupcakes will be good enough for a Christmas theme shoot, because they do eat cake and everything at the Christmas theme. So I thought one of this as an idea. So this is one of the idea where the perspective is very near. That's why I put my 105 lens. The other is going like bouquets and everything. There are a lot of props nearby, so we do have all of that. So I think we should be doing one of this perspective where the cupcakes is lot nice in focus. The other one we should be trying to do is this one, where it is like there are more cupcakes over here, some more things at the back and all of those things, and we'll try to replicate. We'll not try to replicate, but it's just an inspiration, that how props we have and how do we keep that will be the inspiration. One more thing what I thought is the cupcakes we can use the fairy lights. I have few fairy lights as that also, but I think this photo is manipulated later, because either the fairy lights are way back or the fairy lights are added in post. So we will look at that. What we will start with is we will start putting our lights. So as you see from the photo is quite dark. So if you see, there are dark shadows. So what is happening is the shadows are all going away. So if you see here, it is going away from the subject. So we'll try to replicate that. I may not be having so many props. We will alter as I have. So sorry. Let me show a few more. And I think similar setups are here, where I think the fall of light. So the inverse square law of that we use, the fall is very near. So I think the light is very near, and it depends on how much you are defocused. So it might be in post as well as it might be in pre as well, how the editing has been done. But we'll try to do of this. But let's try to start putting lights. What I first do is, so what I try to do first is close my trigger. So I generally close my trigger, keep my camera as 1/125, because that is the ideal shutter speed for my camera when I'm using flash, not going into high speed sync. uh, ISO is always 100, so to get the best of the image I'm using a 105 f 2.8 macro. And now I'll set up the aperture in a way that the screen is black. So what I'll do is I'll close my trigger and I'll show you some few photos. Okay. Right, so the photo has come black, so that's what we want. So we want to kill all the ambient light in the room. So the setting is f5.6. what I found out is where I can't see anything in the picture. We can go a bit slower as well, but I think f5.6 it will be good enough to have a sharp image. But if we feel we want more bokehs and everything, we can change the perspective, so it can go to 2.8 depending on the distance and the focus as well. So for now we'll start with f5.6 and we'll start with a bare bulb, and I'll start the trigger now. So yes, I have started and I have started my light. uh, the light power I'll quickly tell you. It's on 1 by 116, so it's a Godox 8300. So if you can see, this is the cupcake what we have bought for a prop. I'll be placing that. It's on a stack of things to just have some perspective. There is no live view. So there is no live view in NX Studio. So I'll be showing you the photos like this. Right. So I think the height is, so you can see the shadow is going down, but the shadow is not going backwards. I think the lighting looks kind of okay, but it's very harsh. But the photo seems sharp enough. But I think the Kit Kats are not in focus, so we'll change the perspective. But I think is the plane of sight, because I think where I focus. But we'll take multiple stack photos to bring this also in focus, and then we can do the rest. Okay, so I think this is like too harsh. I will add a 60 centimeter softbox and then see how the photos come. We'll add the props, but we'll first figure out the light, because as per the inspiration photo, like we are trying to do this. I think there are not lot of light going on the background. So what we will do is, we will add a grid as well, so there is less spill on the background. Let's start from there. So I have added the softbox, as you can see in the live. See, suddenly the perspective has completely changed. There is a lot less fall on the background. I think this lighting is good enough. uh, it can be better, but I don't have a smaller stand, so I think this line of sight will be good. But I think we should bring the light from the front so the shadows are going back, so that will be a good perspective, I think. Right, so we bought it from the back, but I think it's still spilling a lot on the background as well, so we will try to cut that something. But I think it's nicely lit now, and it is like most of the sides are looking good. It's not very overpowering and nice in focus, but we'll focus tag to show the Kit Kat also. The straw is a bit odd, but I thought we'll use it somewhere to like put a star or something, but I'll keep it for now. But I think this is good start, but I'll place the camera a bit back. I think we'll have a bit more perspective of placing more objects nearby. Right, so rather than this, I have moved the camera a bit back, so it might not show in the live view now, but that's okay. But now we have things to play around, so I'll try placing few props and then we'll go on from there ki how the photo is looking. Do we need to give it a bit height as well and some more things as well? So I think before doing that, I think it's looking a bit more dark. What I'll do is I have a white cardboard which can act as a reflector to just fill in the shadows a bit. It fall off. I think my fan is going on, but wait a second. I think we'll keep something cool for it. And I'll reduce the fan speed. Right, and take another photo. Right, so see, it is now lit, but that is coming in the perspective, so we'll just move away and we take another click from here. Right, see, now it's nicely lit. The shadows are there, but it's not like way too shabby. Cool. And I think the background is looking now correct, but we might feather it if we require. So let's start putting some more props. So for now I'll remove this just in case, because the camera will be able to see. So I have a like a Santa cap. I don't know how you can hear me now, but I'll try to make it as loud as possible, so if you can hear clearly. Cool. So we'll keep some red colors as well. I have few more props going around. I think we have a red Santa. So we have something as a green as well. So it will, I think it will look nice, and we can introduce the fairy lights somehow later. So I'm putting something just as a background fill, and then what we'll try to do is start placing few things. I think this might not look great because this is horizontal and might not look there. Right. So we'll have something like this. This is, I don't know what it's called. uh, Maybe a green bell somewhere here as well. Move it like this so the pom pom doesn't shows, and maybe something this in perspective like a very small Christmas tree. Uh, Santa won't be able to stand it, but I have a different Santa. I think the bells will look nice. It's like this, but as we see the photo, I think we'll do it better. So few of the sticks we'll just keep just in different colors, so red and just making like a heart or something. I keep more of this nearby as I'll see the perspective from back, so I'm just trying to show you that. Maybe this around somewhere. We'll try to keep a snowflake somewhere if it is looking nice enough. Maybe behind the red ball, and maybe keep the red ball in front as well, just to show a better perspective. We have an angel as well, but let's see how she looks, and maybe move this a bit ahead, and we have a not so red Santa, but he will stand, he will do for now. So let's see how these props are going. We also have the red shoe, so let's see if this fits in somewhere. But what we more importantly have is gifts for Christmas, like very small wrap gifts. So I think the gifts will look nice. I think three gifts will look nice. So we have something. So I think three gifts will look nice. A nice perspective. We have a star as well, so we'll try placing it somewhere. For now, I'll keep it here. We have something saying Merry Christmas. So now I will remove the stick, remove the straw, and try to place Merry Christmas over there. Let's see. Let's take a click. I think the cap is coming in between. Let's see how the photo is looking. I made a mistake. Okay. So the Merry Christmas might not look because the cracker is coming in between. So we'll place back. I was just showing you. That's why. Let me put this back and hope it doesn't fall. And Merry Christmas will not work there. And let's take another click. Right. So I think now the things are very crowded. First thing, the cap is looking coming in terms of the cupcake. So let's fix that now. Let me quickly check if we have any live questions. If you have any question, guys, we will be shooting for another few minutes and then we'll take that. So I think the cap is not a great perspective. I think just the red will look nice. The Merry Christmas will go away. I think it's not fitting in good. I think as I look through, I think we need to move few objects. I think this can go a bit back as well. This can go a bit back. So just to create that depth of field. Just remove this from some. And the Santa will look nice here. I think but it became a bit crowded. We are not looking the hero product as the cupcakes. So maybe one keep it here, one nearby. And let's take another click. Right. So it's still looking a bit crowded. But the lights are coming in good. But I don't think we need the white reflector. And the back is a bit more illuminated, what I think. So what we'll do is we'll keep the reflector, make it, maybe move it a bit like this away. Feather the light a bit so it's away from the background. It's already gridded. This can go more near here. Or maybe this side as well, near the Christmas tree. This can go a bit near here. Because it's 105, it's going to add a lot of perspective to it. And maybe some red pop just as a thing. and this will move somewhere here if we are able to see the feathers. So let's take another click. I think the Christmas tree is not coming in perspective, so we can move this two a bit over here and try to bring the Christmas tree and gifts in the perspective. That will be nice. I think that's now coming in. We can still bring a bit more, maybe a bit near. Right. So now let's take another click and look at the screen. Right. So I think this was better. But now we have cut the light from the back, so I think it is looking way better, where the cupcake is the shining part of it. I think this is looking nice, but we'll have to rearrange the objects as per our inspiration. I think this was the inspiration and the cupcake was looking at the top. I think this is looking at the middle, so that's totally okay. We don't have to copy them. Yes. So I'll move the Christmas tree a bit away. I think that will look nice. Take another click. Yeah, I think this is looking nice, but let's bring this a bit near. And take another click. I'll just have a look. Guys, if you have any questions, as you're joining, I'll be more than happy to answer those. So okay, sorry, which softbox I have used. So I am using the 60 centimeter octabox fitting to, so it comes with a ring which is fitting to 8300 Pro, right? I think live chat is different and that chat is different, so I'm not sure. I'll keep the top chat open. Okay, that's okay. Cool. So as I'm seeing it, we can have see. Okay, so this is looking nice, and I think this is nice and sharp. I think the Kit Kat has completely come in sharp now, and this has the Santa and everything has gone like a bit bokeh as well. So I think this one can move a bit near as well, I think. And let's take another click. So let me show you that. Yeah, so this is the latest click. I think the one before that was better. Okay, so I think they are coming in the way. I think this is good. Here is good. And let's take one more click. Okay, cool. So I'm just checking the chat in between because I'm the only person who is doing all of that. Okay, so this is looking nice. Let me show you the latest photo. Right, so this is the latest photo. I think the hero subject is coming out nicely. and the props and everything are looking good. But what I'll do is, we'll try to do something key wherein the hero subject is at the top as well. So we'll try to keep something heighted which does not like takes away the mood. Maybe a box or something on top of which it is sitting. So I ate a bit of a cupcake because it stuck to my hand. Uh, I'm not sure how the box is going to look now, but I wanted to give it a bit height. And let's see how the photo looks. Yeah, the box is looking a bit weird. So what we can do is, we can do something for the box. So, but I think the height is giving it more perspective. So I try to find something which is less obvious and less shiny. I think my wall clock might work. So remove the box, take this a bit near. So it's my wall clock. So it might be of a different height. But what we'll do is, I have few more cupcakes, so we'll try to hide that. So I have bought like 4 cupcakes. Might change this a bit. And yeah, so now let's take another click. Right, so I'm not that happy because I think the box is the cupcakes are looking nice, but they are looking like not like very stacked and everything. So the other cupcakes are good, but they are taking away from the main cupcake. So I may keep the fourth one as well. I'll not keep that one, but we'll change something. We'll have something better. maybe something less obvious. Let's try my cup. Okay. Maybe place it directly on there. Placing it there. Placing it there. Keeping my watch away. Doing it like this. Okay, so let's take another click. I think I am able to see the labels from there. So I place the cupcakes over here. And keep this somewhere here. And the clips can come now near a bit. Let's see another click. Yeah, it's looking nice, but I think we are let's see if we have more questions. Cool guys. Okay, so we are almost into it. I think the cups and everything is not looking that nice. We'll just only keep one cup. Maybe stack it a bit. So we'll only keep one cup. I'm trying to add height, but I don't have something which can give it a little good height. So let's go with this only. What we have, that's not a problem. And maybe keep this a bit far in the back, just to give a bouquet effect. Maybe a bit of white. And let's see if the angel is coming. Let's remove the cup. And now we will add the star. Okay. Let's see how it's looking in the screen now. Nice. Okay, so it's a bit crowded, but I feel कि the back cupcake, the one with the Kit Kat, can go a bit away. The angel is not showing somewhere, so we'll try to place it near. The red can come a bit nearer, not a bit of lot of distraction. And let's take another click. Okay, so I think the angel is a bit of distraction. Let's remove the angel. Good shot. Take another click. Right. I think this is looking nice. What we'll do is we'll just quickly check how the sharpness is. Sharpness is nice. We'll remove this string in the edit. Okay. Cool. So this is looking nice. So this is what we are trying to aim for. This, I think we did good with the lighting, and the other one will be very nearer perspective where we keep things nearer. But what we'll do is we'll quickly add fairy lights to this. I think that setup will look nice. But what we'll do is before that we'll introduce some black card. I think there is a lot of light over here. We can do this in edits, but this corner is looking a bit odd. So we can bring this in the same line as here and maybe the dips a bit far. Okay. Right. So I think this corner is now looking correct. It is completely filled. So let's place some black card. Key. We make it the hero product. So we change it a bit. We'll bring it a bit near. A bit like this. We have a black card. And that will place it somewhere here. So it's cutting the light to the back. Because we changed it, so I have to focus. Oh. So I did not mess something up. That's okay. Did not mess a lot. Let's say I have given it a weight now. Hopefully it doesn't fall. I don't have more cupcakes. Let's see. Okay, so I think if you see this photo or this photo and this photo, I think less light on the background. I think we can bring it a bit further. You can take a clip from here. Okay, main star fall. Take another. Right. So I think I need to hold it somewhere like this. It's cutting the light completely. Right. So I got the point. Okay. Now that's actually nice. So we are just showing the star product, but let's take few more clicks. What I'll do is I'll place it from here. Right, this is nice. Okay, what I'll do is we'll just introduce some fairy lights and then we'll change the perspective. Let me quickly check, guys, if you have any questions. I don't know what is top chat, live chat. Yeah, I think top chat will keep. Okay, okay. Let me add some fairy lights. So I have some USB fairy lights. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to introduce ambience now in the photo. That's it. It's kind of stuck. Will not invest a lot of time into getting it unstuck. We don't need a lot. We need it. So we keep it somewhere here. Get the power bank. So what we will do is now I have introduced the fairy lights. What we will do is we will stop this trigger again. Let's take ambience again because now we want the lights to be shown. So what we'll do is we'll close the trigger and then we'll bring our ISO in a way. So I think 400 ISO 500 is good. And let's take a blank clip. Okay. So we have to add more fairy lights. Okay, so let's take another click. Right, so few more fairy lights. Let's start the trigger. And let's take another click. I think it is still focusing. Okay, because it did not focus because I changed it, so it focus again. Okay, but now since I have introduced ambience, it's now the lighting has gone, so I have introduced like ISO 400 ISOs, so I think at least two or three stops of light, so we'll reduce that much of, so it by 1/116, so we'll reduce that. So we're back. I think it was a bit darker earlier, like this, and it's more bright now, but we'll reduce a bit. Or we'll keep the same. and then we will just hold the card. Okay, the card did not help a lot. Wait a second, the fairy light stopped. Okay, the fairy light has stopped. That's okay. We'll do it without the fairy lights. But we need the card. We'll copy the fairy lights. Alright, okay. I think this is looking nice. And this should be a final photo. Nice and sharp. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? We don't. Okay. That's okay. Right, this is looking nice. Let's quickly try the other perspective where it's like nice in focus. So we'll bring the camera very near and we'll place the objects nearby, and we will change the aperture. We'll try to bring things nearby. So remove the cap. We'll have some green element over here, like the Christmas tree, like this, like this. Some gifts nearby. And we move this a bit near, as well as the cupcakes will move a bit near. I think it's a bit crowded again. Let's have a look. Nice. I think the lens is a bit tilted when I'm trying to placing it, but there is a lot of light on the background. We'll remove the white card. And because we moved it, we moved the light a bit further away from the background. And maybe let's not place it near, further away a bit. Okay, so this is nice and sharp. The Kit Kat is nice and sharp, not kind of, but the cake is, and the star is at well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just correct the lens. It's sinking. I change the perspective a bit, right? This is looking nice. But let's move this a bit away. I think they will when we crop the photo and take another click. Cool. I think we are in a good ballpark. I think we have good enough photos. So let's go to our Adobe Bridge. The photos are being synced here because you will see why this is showing you a bit pop-up image, because this is only showing you a JPEG. It is not showing you a raw image. I think that was the thing is. Okay, but I'll repeat my settings again. It is still at 1 by 125 f5.6, but we wanted to introduce the fairy lights, but they stopped. So it's still, so it at ISO 500. We could have done it at ISO. Let's do that. So make it ISO 100 and then again do it 1 by 16. I think that should be good. So we get a more cleaner image. Okay, and we change the light to again f16. Refocus. Take a pic. Cool. Okay. So, okay. I think because we feathered it a lot, feather it back. Right. Okay. It's cool. We have to, I think, because we inverse square law. Okay, so I think this is nice and bright. Cool. Okay, so I think this will close our camera for now. I think we are good enough. We'll close this. We'll close NX Studio. Right. I'll go to my OBS. You no longer have to see this setup. You no longer have to see me, and you can just look at this ones. Okay, so I think this is the photo. I think this is looking nice and sharp. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we'll mark this as 5 star. So we'll be doing 2 photos with 2 different perspectives, I think. So one was this one. This is nice and sharp. Sorry, my bad. I think this is also looking nice. The one where we placed only that one. We did not add props. So this can also go 5. Right. So I think we'll choose this because it had the fairy light at that point of time, and we'll edit few of these things and everything. So we'll mark this as 5. We'll move away. We'll only check our 3 photos, and now we can start editing. Okay, let me quickly see if you have any questions around, guys. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. We'll be there for another 5-10 minutes because I'll be fast editing this. I'll be showing you the process. But hope you like the video. So let's see. Okay. Some of my moderator is saying something. Okay. Right. So I have answered one question, I think. The one with the octa box. Okay. Cool. Right. So let's do the edit. I think a lot of things. OBS is going on. Cool. Right. So let's start with this one. We'll take this into camera raw. You can take it into Lightroom as well, but I try like it into camera raw. First thing what we'll do is we'll fix the perspective. So it's like 8.5 by 11, and we'll do like this. I think let's check if it is straight enough. It is straight, kind of straight. We'll try to make it in the line, follow the rule of line of thirds, and then okay, it's looking nice. I have a few presets, they will be coming shortly. So there is one with this, one with this, one with this, one with this. I think this should, I think not this one, sorry, my bad. Okay. So I had few presets, but let's quickly check those. So I had few for chocolate. I think to start with, I think this is red is looking nice. Okay. So what we'll do is, I think the light is coming from the right. So we'll quickly let's see if it's okay. So subject has been checked. What we'll do is I think the shadows will increase a bit. We'll make the subject a pop, so we'll increase the exposure a bit, or maybe exposure is correct. I don't want to touch that. Highlights we can remove a bit. We can add a bit of blacks just to give that a perspective. Whites can go up, contrast can go a bit, right? So it just give a pop, right? Temperature, I think temperature is looking at the original photo temperature, but we'll check. This is only for that one. So we'll make it a bit warm and maybe add a reddish pink tint of green. Okay. Saturation, we can take it a bit down, I think. Curve is very important. I think we'll increase just a bit of shadow in here, not more than that. And this is already looking nice. So what we'll do is we'll quickly add a linear gradient. The light is coming from here, so like this, and we'll try to make it a bit dark. Remove the highlights, add some more shadows, maybe take this a bit near, and slowly, and rotate this and take it like this, add more, right? Okay, cool. So it's looking from here to here, but what we'll do is, I think it's cutting the light somewhere right here. So we'll subtract the brush, we'll increase the brush, we'll subtract the brush from like this. Okay, cool. And maybe add a bit of brush as well, so I think I removed it a bit more. Okay, Cool. Okay, so this is P, this is okay. So this is looking like a hero product, but what we'll do is we'll do one more thing. We'll quickly add a radial gradient. Let's make it more better pop. Let's not increase the exposure. Let's increase the highlights, shadows a bit, and correct this perspective. So it's only covering that. Right, okay. So the other thing what I noticed is, because here I had not removed that stick, so we'll just remove that stick. I actually don't like how Lightroom has introduced that feature, but I don't like the output out of it. It still shows that, so we'll remove it in Photoshop, that's okay. Quickly, so clarity is nice, texture it's bit we can add, dehaze, let's not touch dehaze, vibrance we can go a bit up, saturation we can go, curves it has already added, but what we'll do is we'll make it more darker curve, like this is good. Okay, cool. And we'll try to fix the colors, so it's more brown, so I think this color will be still nice. We can improve the saturation, you can improve a light of bit. Okay, I think there are reds as well somewhere. Yeah, the red tones are there. Okay, so we'll make it like this, okay. We can always do it like this also, guys. So if you go to HSL, there's a pinpoint here, and also you can take because I think for this one, this is very highlighted. I just want to take that a bit, and for this one I want to increase a bit, right? Okay, so this is looking nice. So other than the gradients, everything should be looking nice. So what we can do is we can just save this into going to our chocolate set 1 Christmas. Cool. So if you see, this is looking like this, right? Nice. So we'll just quickly go into Photoshop because I want to remove that. I'm not very happy with that. So fit on the screen, close this, take it. Okay, so more of the picture, take, always duplicate layer, convert to layers, just take a healing stamp, clone healing, so just press J. Oh, cool. So it did everything. Cool. So I think this is looking nice, but I think because we have entered Photoshop, we'll just increase the shadows a bit and add a bit of, I think the haze adding will be good. So we save a copy, we go on my computer, save to my computer, go to Lightroom, say JPEG, save, okay, and also as a save the PSD as well, same place. Okay, let's go to the next photo, the important one. I think we'll go with this one. Again, the first thing what we'll do is we'll quickly correct the perspective. I think this is good enough. I think this will be good enough to bring it like a hero product. Okay, cool. Quickly add our set one Christmas, but I think this is adding a lot of cool. So this is nice. We'll have to add our gradient, so select our subject. It shows our subject a bit more. So what we'll do is we'll delete all mask. We'll go to select object. We just choose this much, correct, and we'll add the star into this. Perfect. Okay, so we'll add the highlights a bit, shadows a bit, blacks a little, right? Create a radiant mask because the lights are coming from this. As we did like that, here we will completely remove the exposure and make it more gradual, but gradual is okay, but till here line only. So remove the highlights, remove the shadows, go a bit dark. Same thing is another one, but doing it from maybe here. Okay, so we can go a bit more dark over here, increase the feather rather the spread. Shadows we can increase a bit, right? Overall this is looking nice. I think we'll just add a radial filter just in case, and just give it a bit of, rather than giving highlights, we'll give a bit whites, a bit of highlights and exposure. Okay, so I think this is looking nice. So this is the before, this is the after. Nice. So this is the fairy lights are coming in back as well, so that's a good perspective. I think there are no faults. There is one, the string is looking here, so we'll quickly go into Photoshop and do it, but I think for here we'll change the curves a bit. I think a bit, and we can go towards a bit of bluish theme. Okay, and then we increase the blues. The reds also we can increase a bit, so it looks like more Christmassy. Not more, but very much in the very less in the shadows, and in the highlights very little. I think let's not touch the highlights. Cool. Right, so this is nice. We'll save this again. This is set to Christmas cupcake, and we'll save again it into the chocolate one, because now we have a red and a blue channel as well. So let's remove the string. Let's do that. Convert to layers. Let's quickly check if we have any questions. Hey, hi. You have any questions? I'm more than happy. I'll be there for another few minutes as well. So if you have any questions, more than happy to answer. So, but I have already converted to layers. Let's go here, J. Let's remove the string. Right. From far, it has done a good job. I think there is a string here as well, but I will try. Right. What better we can do is we can always go like I think this is looking nice, but now we are here, we'll just add a bit of curve. So curve is like my favorite layer, so I'm adding a bit of mid-tones and that as well, right? Okay, so this is looking nice. Okay, save a copy, save on my computer. and go to JPEG and say save. Let's go to 9. Let's not increase the size. Okay, cool. So this is looking nice, but I think color balance wise, shadows can go a bit Christmassy and highlights can go a bit vintage. It's also looking nice. Okay, the another trick I'll quickly show you. What I do is, so I take like this, then I invert the layer, then I take a big brush, soft brush, and I just add like a border, like how you do it in a painting. So it's heroes the subject. So what we'll do is we'll save a copy, save on my computer, save as JPEG, save, replace. Cool. Let's do the third one. I think third one we can do a bit faster. Right, make it a hero. Go to that Christmas set cupcake, but I think because this is a bit of a different lighting, select the subject, bring up the nice and shadows, overall exposure, it's looking nice. Linear gradient, I think we'll add it from here, take away the exposure, make it like this, another, add one more linear gradient, take away the highlights as well as a bit of exposure, right? And on the mask, what we had for the subject, right, for the cupcake, we will just increase a bit of saturation and also a bit of exposure. I think this is looking nice. Again the string problem, but we'll not remove the string, that's totally okay. I have showed you in few tricks, so I think that should be okay. Overall this is looking nice, so we can add a bit of shadows and improve the blacks. And I think it's looking a bit crooked, means because my lens had moved, so I can do like this. Correct. Nice and sharp. And we'll just save this. Okay, quickly let me put my camera. Okay guys, so I think I just closing my camera. So we have done this. Let me quickly show you. Go to my Lightroom folder, and I think this one, open with preview. Right, so this is like this, this is like this, this is like this. We might be posting photos of this as well from the live. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like the video, the live as well. So how you feel about that, what more we should do as well, and if you have any questions around the setup and everything, you can check the live, but if the screen was not big enough, so you can ask the questions later as well. But we'll be signing off for now. So have a nice Christmas, have a nice Sunday, and have a nice week ahead. Thank you for joining. Good night.